Hello, governors. Ever be like, especially at work, where it's just like humid in your job, especially if you work indoors. It's so gross because it's like the office place is already filled with germs, and when it's like muggy and humid in your job, it's like, ugh. But other than that, what's up? I went to the gym today. I got a little rest. I'm in good spirits today. I always find a way to smile and laugh every day. I mean, listen, life is still going good, even though we got some mess going on. Guess what? Still blessed. So I can't complain today. Today was a good day. I talked to my sisters and my mom. They're all doing well. Kids are starting school. Bus issues. I don't envy y'all. I am so glad that my kids are done with school. Like school, and kids are already like anxious, but the parents, it's kind of worse because you got to figure out the bus schedule. You got to make sure, I know my niece came home today and she was started junior high, and she's like, I didn't know what to do or where to go. And, my sister was kind of telling me, all this, and I was like, these people that you're experiencing now are going to be the same exact people when they get adults, because my boys, although they're in their 20s now, they're still act the exact same when it comes to like when they get frustrated or whatever. They still have the same, like, just if they're having a down day, I could tell, and I try to like encourage them. And or I'd tell my son, like, he doesn't have weekends off anymore, so I'm like, it's your Friday, even though it's like a Tuesday. Yes, it's like, kids, the same kids you see as children, they're the same ones. So, like I said, being a parent is like, it's a full-time job, and it's a forever job. You have to constantly encourage them, and all that. It does not end. And sometimes you be like, that's why you have to have God, I'm telling you, because ain't no way. Because the kids, they don't feel like you even have, like my son, I've got him big time spoiled, but he don't even think I got a job in real life. My job is to take care of him still. So although I still love having him home, one day he'll move out, and I really don't know how I feel about that, because I only got 2 boys, so I like taking care of my boys, but sometimes I'm like, eesh, I don't know if when he finally moves out and I don't have to pick up socks, or he was kind of sickly, so I like Clorox his bathroom and stuff. I mean, I don't have to do those things, but I just am very much a germaphobe. But he very much takes advantage that he has a mother that is hooking him up, washing his work clothes, yada yada yada. So, I'm very much a smother, but when he moves out, I'm like, are you gonna be bored? I just don't even know what I'll do with myself. I still got a dog and a husband though, so, and that is in no order of respectability. Obviously my husband would come first, but the dog is very needy as well, so I don't know. I don't even know what it is to be bored anymore. I'm still waiting on my boring day, but other than that, I didn't do anything too crazy. I know that, Red Lobster has gotten rid of their coconut shrimp, and that I don't like. That was the only thing left that was taking me there. Why do restaurants, when you like something, they get rid of it? Like, I'm not going. It's like Applebee's, I'll never eat there again. There's nothing there I want. Like, you have to have something that brings me there. And Red Lobster, the only thing you had was that coconut shrimp, and now I'm done with you. And then Outback has coconut shrimp, but the one by me is closed. So there's like, I don't know where I could get coconut shrimp anymore. If anybody knows who has coconut shrimp that's good. Like, my husband literally tried to tell me Long John Silver's. It's like, babe, everything at Long John Silver's tastes the same. They use the same grease for everything. No, I don't want no freaking Long John Silver. So I'm gonna hunt for some new coconut shrimp, because Yeah, Red Lobster got rid of theirs. They got coconut bites, and it ain't even no coconut. Them are just some frozen little whatever they got, and they trying to like them freaking dudes. I'm mad at them over that. I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into this news, y'all. Britney Spears is getting a divorce from her husband after I don't know, they haven't been married very long. I was trying to see why Lotto is I don't know why this is trending, but anyway, Britney Spears is getting a divorce from her husband Sam. They weren't married very long. He's 29. They're getting divorced, but now he is threatening her if she does not renegotiate their prenuptial agreement in his favor, because I knew he only married her for the money. Let's be clear, y'all. Britney, I mean, something's wrong with her. I know a lot of y'all would be mad at that, but I don't care. Something's wrong with her, but because there's no sane person that would marry Britney Spears unless you're in it for the money. She's constantly dancing around, and she's yet to clean that mascara off her face. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. What else is going on? I can't believe that some things that trend on Twitter, I'll be like, what? Why is that trending? Let's see what else we got, y'all. Bruce Springsteen is postponing some concerts due to illness. If any of you guys care about that, that was like the first thing that popped up. The death toll is continuing to rise in Hawaii, and that's just very unfortunate. A lot of people were just showing this, like, the raining ash and stuff like that, and a lot of them were just like trapped, because that's the thing, when that ash starts raining down, you really can't see anything. Oh my gosh. So this Ohio teenage girl, she's been convicted of murder after she intentionally killed her boyfriend and his friend by crashing her car into a brick building going 100 miles per hour. So she survived. Could you imagine? Like, you survived that and everybody else died, and now you got to do life in prison. Like, that's crazy. And definitely karma. Because what are the odds? Let's see what else we got going on. Another mosquito virus outbreak in Florida. Jamie Foxx posted today. He said that he's feeling better, and he looks good, but he did have this like red thing around his neck, which, you know, now that everybody kind of thinks he's a clone, everybody's looking at every little thing about him. He did sing. He posted a video of him singing, but everybody was like, his clone got an iOS update, which I thought was hilarious. But I'm still side-eyeing Jamie, because why do you got that red thing around your neck? I was trying to see, it was like a red string, and normally that red string means that Kabbalah crap. I don't know, I'm just saying, it's weird. President Obama's brother, his half-brother, Malik Obama, felt for him during his 2 terms remained the same. His self-proclaimed proud Republican renewed interest and hard feelings he harbors towards Barack after firing out a series of tweets lambasting his sibling. He began on August 13 when he wrote, "Me and a fake a snake," when he was a nobody, along with a throwback photo of them in Kenyan garb. The next day he commented, "Before he became a snob." So his half-brother obviously got some issues with Obama. But, so this was an interesting story right here. This man's wife is dying, and she asked her husband if she can have sex one more time with her ex. He wrote this letter. He said, "My wife has a terminal disease. She is projected to live at most 9 months. I'm, of course, destroyed. We've been together for a decade. I don't remember life without her, and I don't know what I'm going to do when she's gone. I have been doing my best to make the last of her days good and grant her whatever wish I can. The doctor said that she was likely to need a wheelchair in about 4 or 5 months. Then by month 8, she'll be bedridden for the last few weeks. That's if she doesn't decline faster. Recently, she sat me down and told me that one of the last things she wanted to do was have sex with a previous partner of hers. Of course, I was shocked when she asked, why the F would she want to do that? So basically, she thinks that her most physically compatible, satisfying lover was him. She gave a whole monologue about how sex sometimes is just physical and how emotionally fulfilling sex is with me, but it was BS to get to that point. So now I'm left with this: deny my wife her dying wish for her own ego, or let her go F another man who she feels was better. Honestly, I'm so mad and betrayed that she asked this of me. I feel like I'm put in a position where I have to say yes because she's dying. I know what I want to say, but I don't know if that's right. I'm so hurt that sex with an ex was apparently so good that she needs to do it once before she dies. I just hate everything about this. I'm like, if she wanted to have sex with her ex, why didn't she just do it? Well, I mean, like, and not tell her husband. That's why I kind of feel like this story's fake. But let's pretend it's real. If you really wanted to have sex with your ex, you could just do it. You're dying. I mean, if he finds out you're cheating, you're dying anyway. So, what do you want? They're saying that charges against Alec Baldwin could be refiled as forensic report shows trigger and gun used in Rust shooting had to be pulled. So maybe they make him come after Alec again. Yeah, but no, the whole cheating thing or wanting to have sex with her ex one more time, I mean, who cares? I mean, is that what you think about before you die in sex? Not me. If I only had 9 months to live, sex wouldn't be one of the biggest things I care about. I'd probably be doing everything I wanted to do and probably end up dying anyway. I'd be like, I guess I'll jump out of the plane, and then boom. Boom, that's it. But sex with my ex would not be on my list. Because, like, if she has 9 months to live, I would assume that she's got to be in some kind of pain. And then your ex, if you tell him you're dying, will he even be able to get it up? Like, if you tell a dude, like, I'm dying, I want to have sex with you one more time, he's going to be like, dude, I don't want to be, like, kill you. I don't even know. That's why I think the story's fake. But anyway, let's get into this Reddit. How to deal with a husband upset that I'm not excited about performing his kinks so often. What is she saying here? Okay, this is my first time posting and I'm terrified of y'all, but you're hilarious and extremely insightful, so please be gentle when you rip me a new one. So long story short, my husband and I have been together for 10 years and we have 3 kids. He has some what I consider to be pretty normal kinks, such as sex in public, posting videos online. However, some of his kinks are a little bit out there, to me at least, and while I don't want to feel bad about his kinks, I'm not exactly excited about them. So to be more specific, he's into me being a slut, and I mean, he literally wants me to have sex with random men. Now you done lost me. He says he likes watching me have fun, and while I do like being shown off and being slutty to an extent, I don't want to have sex with random men of, like, I have no idea. He also wants to have sex in public. While that is fun, he's been paying attention to his surroundings and wants me to literally just walk around in random places butt naked. Y'all gonna get arrested. That is what you're gonna do. So I brought it to his attention and I'm not exactly comfortable doing that anymore. Like, I tried it and it wasn't my thing, but he wants that, or talk about it every time we have sex now, or anytime we go on date night. I'm stressing thinking about how the night is going to go. And he got visibly upset and said that he would change and not ask me to do anything crazy anymore, and that we should focus on my kinks instead of worry about his. I didn't want to make him feel bad, but I wanted him to understand that while I'm willing to participate and have fun, it's not exactly my kink. Girl, y'all going to jail. Like somebody said, I find it troubling that most of his kinks involve you taking the brunt of the risk. He cares nothing about your life, lady. Somebody said, I'm 43, bisexual, and kinky. Your husband is porn sick. He cannot distinguish between safe, kinky, and sex and fantasy, for sure. Like, none of this is safe. To me, what if he gets jealous and... Like, this whole thing is crazy, and y'all either need therapy or divorce. I mean, the fact that you even participated in it is crazy, and the fact that y'all have kids scares me. Because you out sleeping with random men, who's babysitting your kids, and then you come... It's just too weird. And you've been, like, with other men that you around your kids. It's just gross. Yeah, what's up with this stuff? This question's for me. Only women with large breasts. If money wasn't an issue, would you get breast reduction surgery? Why or not? Why not? So I had an opportunity to get that in the military because they offered it for free if your back was certain. But no, I wouldn't get it because number one, they can grow back, and two, I didn't want the scarring. So that's why I wouldn't. And I've had these things so long, it just is what it is. Somebody said yes, permanent backache, expensive bras. Nope, I looked into it a few years ago because I got back pain, and the complications that can happen are horrible. So is the pain, scarring too, since I'm prone to scarring. Yep. I know people that got it and they grew back and now you got scars. So it's risky either way, but that's my question on that. My answer on that. Let me see. I got some story time, so I didn't want to spend too much time on this, but this stuff has been juicy. Listen, this is a question for the men. Men who have side chicks, how and why? Interesting. Let's see. I don't go do any of this personally, but I've known and met guys who can rotate through multiple women pretty easily. For them, it's all about ability. Ethical concerns are tabled. It's an understanding that they have a certain appeal that is guaranteed to rope in women with enough effort. The question isn't can I do this, it's when I do this, what are the possible repercussions? Yeah, I think some men like to do it for sport. I doubt anyone is going to openly admit to cheating, especially if they're out. Nice try. Let's see. I'll be straight up honest. I don't care if I get downvoted. I had a side chick for a year. By this, I mean my partner and my side chick knew nothing of each other's existence. Not quite sure how it happened, if I'm honest. We were around each other all the time at work, which involved traveling a fair bit, and one thing randomly led to another, and feelings did develop between me and the side chick. The reason I didn't stop it or walk away from my partner was because at the time we were going through a real rough patch and was hardly being intimate with each other, and I enjoyed the attention I was getting from my side chick. It eventually blew up in my face, and I happened to lose my partner and my side chick, and I've since grown and now have been very loyal in a happy relationship full of communication and honesty. Yeah, I mean, most people that get into those kind of things, they are something at home is missing or whatever, but it is a phase. I mean, you could do it forever, but you will never be fulfilled because you have that life of like having multiple partners. My thing is, if you want to do that, to me, like I said, just get the permission. Some women will let you do it. I know plenty of women that know they men got side chicks, But a lot of men just like the secrecy of it, and women. I've never had side chicks, but I had a friends with benefits at the same time for a while. Pretty great to have some variety, but more work than it's worth. There you have it. And it is a lot of work. It's fun when you sneaking and creeping and you have your moments away, but it is a lot of work, emotionally and all. All right, let's get on into these story times.
Who's still in love with his ex-wife? Go get your tea, sis. We're gonna be sipping today, and if you're at work, go get your earbuds. Let's get into this story. My husband is 38 and I'm 30, and we met 4 years ago. Now we have a 2-year-old son together. Before me, he was married to Jane. She's 40-ish. My husband never talked about her, neither good or bad. I found out from my sister-in-law, who's 30, that Jane never wanted children, and that was the reason why my husband broke up with her. They were married for over 10 years. We were taking a walk in the park yesterday with our son, and then all of a sudden my husband froze in his tracks. And I glanced over and I recognized Jane immediately. She was heavily pregnant. She smiled and walked over and said hi. My husband didn't even smile back. He just looked down like, "What is this?" while pointing at her belly. She hugged her belly and said, "Yeah, it just happened." But her smile vanished mid-sentence, and she looked sheepish and apologetic. She just looked at him and then shook my hand and said hi to me and my son. Then she stroked my husband's arm and said she was sorry. It just happened. And he pulled his arm away. She said sorry again, and he walked away, leaving me and our son standing right there. I didn't say anything to her after that. I just walked away trying to chase him down with our son. When we got home, I caught him looking her up and her baby daddy. Since yesterday, my husband has been distant and silent, and I caught him crying in the shower this morning. I don't know what to think. I asked him if he wants to talk, but he just shook his head no. I called my sister-in-law, and she came to visit within the hour. But when she arrived, she had the same look that Jane had, kind of shocked, kind of apologetic. She went to his office, and I heard him crying again. Before she left, she told me that he said he loved me and to give him some time. I don't know how to feel. I have this big lump in my stomach right now, like my stomach just dropped, as if my world just changed. I don't know what to do. Do you think my husband is still in love with his ex? This is your opportunity to drop your thoughts in the comments and give this lady some advice. To get right to it, yes, he is in love with his ex. At this point, I feel like it was hard for him to leave her, knowing he still loved her, but that she wouldn't give him children. And for him to find out by walking up with his new wife, with his new son, and that being the reason why he left that 10-year marriage was because of kids, just to find out she's pregnant, shocking. I know he feels guilty. He feels guilty, and he has regret. And he's like, if I would have just stuck it out with her, if I would have really found out the reason, maybe it was me, maybe it was something else, maybe it was my sperm count, maybe it was something, you know? But I left, and now I have you, I have a new kid, and the person I wanted to be with now has everything I thought she wouldn't be able to provide for me. Woo! Girl, I feel like maybe she didn't want kids with him, but she met someone that she wanted to have kids with. And that hurts even more. Because now you feel like you weren't good enough. You guys don't forget to share your thoughts in the video, and I'll see you next time.
My name is Regina Adams, and I'm the one who punched Loretta Jones in the face. I have filed police reports. I have emailed the church. And most recently, in the past year, I found out that she was the one that has been orchestrating all the attacks, paying for all the attacks against me and my daughter. My name...
So that story was about Bishop Noel Jones. This lady just hauled off and punched her at church and went to jail. She just walked in the church and punched her. I guess she said that the wife was like harassing her daughter. I don't know what it is about it, but it must have been bad because the lady literally walked in during church service and clocked her. So yeah, she says she have no regret about it.
I don't know why you looking at me like that. You the one going broke. Right on the street is Revolt TV that Diddy owns is broke, okay, according to Vlad TV. Now, you know Vlad got all the deets, okay? I done told y'all he got direct access to the Fed. Oh, he get the financials on Revolt. Well, he got them. The Breakfast Club has been his only good thing going, all right? And so he failed at building a network like BET or, TV One because he's just greedy and he don't like to pay people. When you don't like to pay people to build shows and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and it really stays for you, guess what? You keep revolving, you keep putting out these crappy shows because you got crappy people and you don't invest in your people, then guess what? You end up losing the shit. It ain't even 10, 12, 15 years in the game, and it's already being bought up by Vlad. You know he gonna take it back to his community. You know where he come from. Good luck with having original black content. Oprah really is the last one standing, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not surprised at all. I mean, I just heard he was trying to buy Sean John back out of bankruptcy. Sean John was gone when Sean John left the Atlanta airport, okay? Wasn't nobody buying that shit. And the reason why it's going into bankruptcy, it don't want you. We don't want it. Let it go, Diddy. Let it go.
Yeah, Diddy, I'm not a Diddy fan if you ever listen to me, but Revolt TV, Diddy, he don't pay people. That's just it. And then number two, it's Diddy. Ew. He should just stick to producing music or something. And he still ain't paying people for that. I'll never forgive him for killing some of the best artists. Carl Thomas, Total, the list is long, and he only lets them out when he feels like it. Those are, he does have a key for talent. That's maybe what he should stick to, because he does know talented people.
All right, TikTok, let's get into this. We're about to talk about the people that are not about to be traveling with us in 2023 and 2024. Okay? If you think that you're about to sit up in that hotel room all day and talk on the phone with your man, with your mama, with your 5 children, and not explore and get into the activities with us, you're staying at home. If you're coming out there talking about, oh, why y'all drinking so much, trying to monitor what we drink and trying to tell us what to do, you're staying at home. If you're not trying to, explore, get into the excursions with us, do all the activities with us, you're talking about, oh, well, I gotta save money. Well, stay at home and save your money, because you don't belong on a girls trip if you ain't trying to spend no money and be involved in the activities. If you're not trying to go out to the clubs or do the nightlife or do none of that, talking about, oh, I ain't trying to go out and do all that, this, that, and the other. What is the point of going out of the country or to an island? And if you're not trying to explore the nightlife, you're staying at home. And if you're not trying to explore the culture, i.e. buy the food, i.e. listening to the music, i.e. being friendly with the people, what is the point of traveling? Why are you trying to come out here talking about, oh, we don't do this in the USA, or we don't do this in the USA? You're not in the USA. You're traveling. So if you got that attitude, you're not coming on a trip with me. If you that person that want to be funny with everybody, want to start mess with everybody, looking at people crazy, starting stuff, running this mess back to the other person, you're not coming on a trip with me. You stay your messy ass at the house. If you're that person that's trying to borrow all this money on a trip, or either that we cash app and stuff to each other, or we splitting money for the Ubers or the Lyfts, and you're acting like you ain't trying to send people their money, or you're acting like something wrong with your doggone cash app or your Zelle, and you trying to keep people money, you ain't going on a trip. Stay your broke ass at the house.
So I agree with her on some of this, but definitely the people that be on the phone the whole trip, check in with your loved ones, that's cool or whatever, but I can't stand that. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. If you came purposely to spend time with your girlfriends or sisters, you ain't gonna be on the phone with your man or your friends the whole time. I don't like that. And definitely excursions. Now, where I draw the line is I'm not, if I go to another country, unless I have a tour guide, I'm not really trying to get out into the local area, especially if I don't speak the language, because I ain't trying to get lost or killed or kidnapped or all the above, because that's how Americans be getting taken hostage. So I ain't trying to venture too far into local areas, but I'll definitely experience the stuff that I know is protected by the resorts. Or, I mean, I have ventured out to like the malls and stuff, but it was definitely in a heavily populated area where it was like Americanized. I'm not that brave enough to be out driving and getting like, no, I ain't trying to play. I won't play that. I don't get that crazy.
Swiss Beats, you have been accused of beating women outside of your marriage, okay? They're for JJ's only. Now, according to Miss Jones, she is not just any radio host. First black woman with a syndicated morning show, okay? She claims that a source came to her from Swiss Beats' camp stating that Swiss Beats was beating Lala Anthony. Miss Mary, Miss I don't do no wrong. Miss please, I'm a victim. My husband is dragging me. Miss Jones ain't never got on the radio to lie about nothing. You know she know everybody. And if she says that somebody from Swiss Beats camp called her and told her that Lala and Swiss Beats were sleeping with each other while they were both married, I mean, think about it. It's an easy thing to do, okay? Both of them are married. Both of them are in high-profile, controversial relationships. Swiss is married to Alicia Keys. Y'all keep saying Alicia Keys stole that man. You can't steal nothing, okay? That don't belong to you. I just want to put that out there, okay? Carmelo has been embarrassing Lala before her body and after her body, okay? She the only one I know when it got her body done to match the chicks that he been screwing, and he still screwing. I'm like, when does it end? It was beating it so bad, allegedly. Swiss told Lala, listen, you gotta back up. People are starting to talk. But Lala was enjoying herself too much, and she was starting to catch feelings, so say Mrs. Jones, okay? Here's my opinion on this. I've had women reach out. All I'm gonna say is this, okay? Do not think out of all these years, Carmelo Anthony has been sticking and moving. You've heard this line before. Don't think that Lala was well within her right to hit something, but she had to be strategic. If she gonna hit somebody that's got a bigger dick and a bigger wallet than Carmelo. I'm just saying. Moving on.
I don't know about that, but yeah, Lala has had her body done a lot. I ain't gonna lie about that. What I also ain't gonna lie about is I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Praying for you as usual. Toodles.